that she participated in a diabetes study that we did having to do with problems to the extremities due to circulation. When you first came in for treatment, you were in actual treatment. Tell us what your toes felt like.
They were numb, and I didn't have no circulation in my legs and my foot.
Now, after the treatment, tell us what happened to your legs.
Now I don't have no circulation. I feel all right now. I can walk on both of them.
So you can walk on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you have circulation in your
Yes, I
words.
have circulation in my legs now.
I asked you about 30 different points of your body, your arms, your hands, your legs, your knees, your elbows, your shoulders, your back, about all different parts of your body that have pain. And tell us how much pain you have in your body right now.
None.
None. It is August the 20th, 2002. We are interviewing Mr. Max Cheatham, who participated in a diabetes study that we're doing at the Creek Nation for problems to the extremities due to circulation problems from diabetes. From before you came here, and for how long before you came here did you have your problems, and describe to us what those problems were?
Okay, approximately 2.5 years I've been diagnosed with Raynaud's or circulation problems in my hands and extremities. My hands would get, even with a slight chill in the morning, they'd go numb, pain, I couldn't move them or feel them. They were dry, everything else. Now after 2 weeks in this treatment here, my hands are actually, they're sweaty, they're warm, they turn pink. Before I could close my hands and then open them back up, they'd stay white. Now I can close them and open them back up, and they're pink. They feel warm, they're loose, not tight like they were before. They don't feel like stretching across the back. It's whether I received a treatment or not, I don't know, but it's something has happened that's good.
You received a treatment.
Okay.
So, as far as pain in your hands?
No pain.
Did you have pain in your hands before?
Numbness, not actually pain, just numbness.
It is August the 21st, 2002. We're interviewing Miss Nancy Deere. She is in a diabetes protocol that we're doing with the Creek Nation, the Muskogee Creek Nation. The first time she came in to use the machine 2 weeks ago, she was a placebo patient and was not treated. Can you tell us what happened in that 2 weeks?
Nothing.
Nothing happened?
No, nothing happened.
Didn't help you at all, right?
Didn't help me at all. Same thing, no feelings.
Now, today you came in for treatment, and you were in actual treatment. Can you tell us what happened then?
Well, I was in the machine for the first 13 minutes that I was in the machine. I had my feelings in my fingers. I could feel somewhat pressure in my foot. I had the foot in the hole, but in the first 13 minutes I had my feelings in my fingers, because I haven't had in the last 3 years.
So it'd been 3 years since you'd had those kind of feelings in your hands, and,
right.
And in 13 minutes you got those feelings back.
Right, which I still have now.
And so before our treatment, can you tell us how your feet felt?
Before the treatment, I had no feelings in both of my feet, no feelings in my fingers. And it's been like that for the last, 3, 4 years. I had no feelings at all whatsoever. And I can, even when I drive a car, I couldn't feel my brakes or nothing. The only way I could tell that I had exertion on there was because I could tell by the speedometer. And in my fingers, I had no feelings whatsoever. I could write, but I had to make sure I had pressure on the pen. But now, after, like I said, after 13 minutes, I've got my feelings back in my fingers.
And how about your feet?
And my feet, I can feel.
It's August 22nd, 2002, we're at the Creek Nation doing a protocol for diabetes and pain. Could you tell us your name, sir?
Billy Cobble.
Mr. Cobble, when you came here today for treatment on the ETD machine, tell us where you had pain and how much pain there was.
And now my left leg, I've had my right knee replaced, my right ankle, they hurt just like you turned them all down. But after I went through that treatment, it helped. I mean, you could feel the blood circulating through the joints like it. You can feel it going plumb up into your legs. It feels wonderful. Feel a lot better than it had.
So on a scale of 0 is no pain, 10 to most pain you could have, when you got here, what would you describe your pain level as being?
About 8 or 9.
And what would you describe your pain level now in that number?
About 2.
A 2. So that's good.
That's
And how long have you had these pains, sir?
About 30, 40 years.
30, 40 years. And
I've had full back surgeries. I've had aneurysm surgeries. I got a plate in my head. I had every collarbone, shoulder blade broke, and ribs broke. I think it's a good deal.
So you would recommend this treatment to anyone that had
Anyone.
pain or diabetes?
Yep. I've had my right leg, next to my big toe, it stayed numb and tingling, and it feels just like my regular rest of my foot now. Yeah. Before they'd have done that treatment, my hands I'd reach for a glass, I'd drop it, but then my hands feel like I got a better grip in them. It feels great.
So you feel like your hand's moving better?
Yeah.
You have more control of your hand?
Yeah.
Before you couldn't grab
I couldn't
glass?
really pick up nothing, I'd drop it, but I believe it's gonna.
What about writing?
I never could write. I never could write. I can't hardly write anyhow, but
You could. You did fine a second ago.
yeah.
Were you surprised that you were writing?